Semi-fraudulent behaviour, misleading and a rip-off. These are just some of the accusations facing TV shows which run phone-in quizzes. Today, premium-rate phone regulator Ixtis met broadcasters to discuss ways of restoring confidence to viewers. They've agreed to introduce a licensing system and trust mark to convince viewers that interactive services are genuine. Other suggestions include telling callers the long odds they face in trying to get through to a programme. In some cases, that can be up to 8,500 to 1. Call volumes could also be displayed on screen to help participants. Broadcasters also need to make clear whether a programme is live or recorded earlier. And there are also calls for the phone number of the gambling counselling group GamCare to be shown on screen. MPs have also suggested phone-in quizzes should be classified as gambling products and be regulated by the Gambling Commission. Well, joining us now from Norwich is Rob McCallum, who says he's won over £90,000 from phone-in game shows. Rob, very good afternoon. Good to join you to join us. How did you do it?
That's a very good question. I'm sure many would like to know the answer. It's just I'm an avid fan of quiz television. I've been playing it now for just over 18 months. And in those 18 months, I've won over 200 times, about 233 times, in fact. And you're right, it's amounted to just over £90,000. I've played carefully. I've played within my means. I've listened to what I've been told on the screen by the presenter and what's clearly displayed on the screen at the bottom as well, just like your Sky News ticker. They display the call cost and also ways to play for free via the web entry too.
When you did all this, you presumably made phone calls. Have you actually done a costing of how much it cost you to win the 90 grand?
I haven't actually done any costings as such. I would say that my bills, my phone bills are indeed quite large, but not what you'd expect. Don't get too excited. From that 90,000, I'd estimate that my phone bills wouldn't exceed more than about £3,000 to £4,000 for a £90,000 return. To me, that makes me feel like I've come out on top.
It's a good return as long as it works for you. Have you ever had yourself any of the problems that we have been talking about, any difficulties, or ever felt perhaps you've been ripped off?
I mean, it's difficult. I'm getting, over the past sort of few days and over the past few months as well, all you hear is negativity toward the quiz channels. It's a rip-off, it's a con, your chances of getting on are slim to none. Well, I'm sitting here today just to say that it's not necessarily the case. You can get through, they're not a con, as long as you play within your means. I believe that the quiz channels have taken steps to put safeguards on people playing these channels. When you call them, for example, there are warnings on the phone system that tell you that for example, you've called ITV Play 10 times today. Each call costs you 75 pence, whether you're selected or not. Now, to me, that tells me that I've just spent £7.50, and I know exactly how much I'm spending.
That's
and
the gamble,
obviously,
isn't it?
the winning helps.
Yeah, that's what you're staking. You're willing to stake that £7.50, and you're willing, presumably, to lose it if you don't get through.
Yes, but what's also important, and that isn't highlighted by the media organisations, is, yeah, everyone says it's gambling, but how many forms of gambling do you know that allow you to enter for free? And these channels publicise their free web entry. And I have won considerable amounts of money via both using the premium rate numbers and the web entry too.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking business. Do it free in the first place. But in all seriousness, when you have done this, or when you're doing it, have you now you've won 90,000, got to a level of saying, "Great, that's it, I'll cut off," or will you continue and possibly lose some or all of that £90,000?
That's a very good question. I don't intend on losing any of the money. The house I'm sitting in today is thanks to quiz television. I play, I enjoy it. There are thousands of people that enjoy quiz TV. There are forums set up on the internet dedicated to people that love playing quiz. And it's not just about winning and losing. It's about having a laugh in the process as well. Interaction with the presenters and just the fun of playing, the fun of getting them right, the fun of getting them wrong. It is good fun, and lots of people enjoy playing it. And removing the channels off the air, I don't think is the right step to take. take. Sure, there should definitely be some more regulations in place, and all the channels should agree to a code of practice. I think that's important, but taking them off the air is definitely not the answer.
Well, Rob, you've obviously enjoyed yourself, and I always like people to say ask good questions. Thanks very much for joining us. Wish you well with that.
Thank you.
Well, let's return now to our top story, and we're just hearing that the Independent Police Complaints Commission